Hello, everyone. It's your girl, Delana Jones, and this is your Heart Flow Moment. Hey, I just wanted to come on here real quick and just talk to you guys just for a little bit. I want to give you a word of encouragement and also a word of caution. You know, as we enter into these holiday seasons, many of you all are in a state of grieving, even if something didn't happen just recently. Maybe you've lost a loved one. It could have been a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. But during this time, it is always a reminder that they're not here. And that person may have been the voice of reason for your family. That may have been the matriarch or the patriarch of your family that was always the glue. And when things would go wrong or people would get on each other's nerves or there was an offense in the family, they would be the ones that kind of calmed everything down and just kind of patched everything back together and was the one who gave advice to the family. You know, I'm reminded of David in chapter 25 of 1 Samuel when he went to Samuel had passed away, and so he went off into the wilderness after they had buried Samuel, which most people don't know who Samuel is. Samuel is the prophet. He's the one who always gave David his advice, who always told David what God is saying concerning his situations. Well, he was no longer available. He was no longer there. And David ended up in a state of offense. And because of this offense, he was getting ready to make a grave mistake. He was getting ready to take matters into his own hands. And he was missing that voice of reason. He was missing that person that would tell him, hey, David, God is not going to be pleased with this action. You know, don't do it. The vengeance is God's. It's not yours to avenge someone who has offended you or someone who has done wrong to you. Well, we all are going to be in this situation where, you know, family, we know how families and family get together. Sometimes things are not said the right way. Sometimes people get in your business and you just really not feeling it and you are offended by what your great aunt said or what your auntie or what your cousin said. And don't allow that offense to put you in a place of taking matters into your own hands and making mistakes and things that you are probably going to regret in the end. You know, there will always be a voice that God sends. You know, for David, it happened to be the voice of Abigail, who was the voice of reason and kept him from making a mistake that he would have regretted as he went into his kingship. You know, there will be a voice that will be raised up in your family. It may be a little cousin, it may be an auntie, it may be an uncle. You know, no matter what age they are, you will recognize that voice when you hear it. So just make sure that you do not dismiss that person's voice because it's not the patriarch's voice or the matriarch's voice that you are used to hearing during the time when family is just in a chaotic state. So as you go forward into this holiday season, I just want to encourage you and give you this word of caution, just so that you know, when discord happens, look for the voice of reason. Look for the person that's going to put word in the situation, the person that's going to put wisdom into the situation, and just enjoy family, make up, kiss each other, hug each other, and enjoy, because we never know when life will become a vapor and they won't be there anymore for you to apologize. So enjoy your holidays. Merry Christmas to everyone. And if I do not see you before the new year, Happy New Year. And I hope your 2026 will be a grand one. All right. It's your girl, Delana Jones, and this has been your Heart Flow Moment. I will see you guys next time. Bye.